Hi, I'm Barney Saltzberg, and I'm an author and an illustrator. So I wrote and I drew the pictures for this story called Crazy Hair Day. And Crazy Hair Day is about a hamster named Stanley Birdbaum. Stanley happens to look a little bit like a football. Here's Stanley waking up in the morning. He's stretching and yawning. And the reason I put guitars on his bed sheets, spread rather, is because I love guitars. And here's Stanley and his mom are looking at the calendar to see what day it is. And Stanley's mom is wearing my wife's old bathrobe. Here's the story. Stanley Birdbaum woke up early. Bald Eagle Elementary School was celebrating Crazy Hair Day, and Stanley couldn't wait. They had celebrated Pajama Day, Twin Day, and 60s Day. Stanley's favorite day was Twin Day because he and his best friend, Larry Finchfeather, had worn exactly the same thing. Stanley was ready. He had rubber bands, he had styling gel, and to make his hair perfect, Stanley had 2 cans of Halloween hairspray. Stanley's mother knew just what to do. She wrapped, she dipped, and to make his hair perfect, she sprayed Stanley's hair bright orange and blue. Ta-da, said Stanley, I am a work of art. You're going to be late if you don't hurry, said his mother. Stanley rolled the rubber bands in his hair. He gently tapped the tops of his spikes. This, he said, is going to be a day I will never forget. I bet Larry Finchfeather and I will have the craziest hair in the whole school, thought Stanley. And as he walked towards his classroom, he heard his teacher talking. And remember, Mr. Winger said, Crazy Hair Day is next Friday. Everybody stopped. Everybody stared, and Stanley felt sick. Larry Finchfeather said, is that a hair do or a hair don't? Everybody laughed, and Stanley ran to the bathroom. A few minutes later, Stanley heard someone come in. It's me, Larry Finchfeather. The Larry Finchfeather who just made fun of me in front of the whole class, said Stanley. I was only teasing, said Larry. Some days you tease me too much, said Stanley. Mr. Winger said, I'm supposed to be a peacemaker. Instead of a troublemaker, I'm supposed to bring you back to class. I'm not going, said Stanley. If you stay in here, said Larry, you'll miss being in the class picture. I thought that was next Friday, said Stanley. Crazy Hair Day is next Friday, Larry said. Today is school picture day. Stanley rolled the rubber bands in his hair. He gently tapped the tops of his spikes. This, he said, is going to be a day I will never forget. Larry Finchfeather suggested that Stanley try washing his hair in the sink. It won't help, said Stanley. Halloween hair color lasts for days. Well, it really doesn't matter, said Larry. It's only your hair. If you don't come out by the time math is over, I'm coming to get you. You can't stay here all day. It was very quiet when Larry Finchfeather left, and Stanley wondered if maybe he could spend all day in the bathroom. He ate his lunch. He drew pictures. He even timed himself to see how fast he could flush all the toilets. 32.5 seconds, he shouted. A new world's record by me, Stanley Birdbaum. Stanley had counted up to 121, 122, 123 drips of water from a leaky faucet when Larry Finchfeather came back. Beep! Time's up. Let's go, Larry announced. It's picture time. If I'm in it, I'll look like the class weirdo, said Stanley. Remember 60s Day when Mr. Winger had the flu but came in anyway, said Larry. He said the day wouldn't be the same if we weren't all together. You have to come. I'll give you 5 more minutes. Larry Finchfeather left, and Stanley Birdbaum thought about 60s Day when Mr. Winger had taught them all those great old songs. He remembered how on Pajama Day, everyone in his class had worn PJs and slippers. And then Stanley imagined what his class picture would look like without him. And you can see there's a little spot where he should be standing. He decided to go back to class. And to keep from being nervous, Stanley made up a song. Crazy hair, how I wish it wasn't there. Stanley felt someone touch his shoulder. I was just coming to get you, said Larry Finchfeather. What if they laugh at me, asked Stanley. Everything will be fine, Larry whispered. I promise. Stanley stood in front of his class. Everybody stopped. Everybody stared. Stanley rolled the rubber bands in his hair. He gently tapped the tops of his spikes. This, he said, is going to be a day I will never forget. And if you see, this is the class picture, and everyone, even the teacher, had something crazy in their hair. That night, when Stanley went to sleep, does he look happy? And he's sleeping on his belly because his hair was too spiky to sleep on his back. And that is Crazy Hair Day. I have a song called Crazy Hair Day that I'm going to teach you. The chorus goes, on Crazy Hair Day. Can you say that? On Crazy Hair Day. Then you can wear your hairdo styled. And when you say styled, put one hand behind your hair and go, ah. So try that. On Crazy Hair Day, you can wear your hairdo styled. Ah. And then we're going to say on Crazy Hair Day, you can wear your hairdo wild. Make two claws like a monster or something crazy and go, rah. Okay? I can't do that because I'm playing the guitar. On Crazy Hair Day, you can wear your hairdo styled. Ah. On Crazy Hair Day, you can wear your hairdo wild. Rah. Perfect. You can have curls. You can have stripes. You can decorate your hair with Christmas lights. You can tie your ponytail to a helium balloon. You can wear a party plate with a fork and spoon. Okay, sing it with me. On Crazy Hair Day, you can wear your hairdo styled. Ah! On Crazy Hair Day, you can wear your hairdo wild. Rah! You can have red. You can have blue. You can have a rainbow if you really want to. You can cover it with glitter if you don't mind the mess. You can even shave it off if your mom says yes. Sing the chorus. On Crazy Hair Day, you can wear your hairdo style. Ah! On Crazy Hair Day, you can wear your hairdo wild. Rah! Now if you're going to school on Crazy Hair Day, you're gonna get a lot of smiles along the way. And if you're going to school on Crazy Hair Day, please make sure you're going on the right day. You can have a do, you can have a don't, you can have a maybe, you can have a won't. You can't always wear a wig if you don't want to fuss, but you gotta have crazy hair like the rest of us. Okay, last chorus. On Crazy Hair Day, you can wear your hairdo styled. Ah! On Crazy Hair Day, you can wear your hairdo wild. Rah! Okay, try doing this. Say Crazy Hair Day. Oh, do that again. Crazy Hair Day. Now run out of gas. Crazy Hair Day. Good job. And that is it. Thank you.